Hi, I'm Rick Dior, and that was solo number 8 from the Rick Latham book, Advanced Funk Studies. This is a really great solo. It's in a shuffle funk feel, so kind of like a Bernard Purdie, Jeff Pocaro, a little bit of Steve Gadd, definitely some David Garibaldi thrown in there. So it's kind of the feel of the thing, which is a bounce feel. Basically, it's the jazz ride pattern, which is this. And it's being put on the hi-hat. Now, when I played the solo, I was doing a little bit of ghosting with the snare drum and adding a cymbal crash and some hi-hat opens here and there. And that's fine, like I said in the other solos, for you to do that. You know, try to make it your own. But some things should not be changed. So tempo-wise, I was doing it just a little bit faster than written at 94. I like it to have a little bit of an edge. But these triplet figures are difficult at that tempo. So let's take a look at some of those. Most of the sticking for all these is going to be right, right, left, right, right, left. So that's the first bar of line 4. And you see that right, right, left sticking. Later on, that comes back in line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So line 7, you're doing that on the hi-hat. So the sticking I'm using there is right, right, left, right, right, left, and then right, left, left, right, right, left. So for those of you that don't know it, you can also slow all this stuff down on YouTube if you go under the settings, the audio settings. You can play it as slow as you want. That'll help. But all those stickings continue for the end of that first page and into the second page. So that section is tricky. Now to work on that kind of thing, of course, what I do is my book. So the rhythms in my book on page 7, 8, 9, and in the back work great for this sort of thing, as well as rhythms in the New Breed book and the Louis Bellson 4/4 reading text book. Anything in 16th notes. And what we're doing is we're taking these rhythms and playing them with a triplet feel. So a 16th note feel with the accents on page 7 in the beginning, the first line looks like this. But a triplet feel would sound like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that's interpreting those 16ths as triplets. Now I'm going to put something on the screen here where you can see how I do that. And soon I'm going to do a whole video on triplets, all kinds of triplet fills and triplet exercises, which will be really fun. But for now, if you see each one of these 8th notes equals 3 16th note triplets, and the 16th note rests equals 2 16th note triplets. So slowly, okay, so that's the bass drum playing the rhythm and the hi-hat playing 16th note triplets. Now, if I play a shuffle rhythm, here's what it sounds like. And if I play the 16th note triplet rhythm like in Rick Latham's book, it sounds like this. Now, another way to do it is to break up the triplet like this. So you see that I'm going back and forth and playing that triplet between both hands, almost like a Swiss triplet. That's another approach. So there's lots of approaches to this thing. But the whole idea that it's in that feel of the solo, all right? Now, if I play the solo slowly, which I'm going to do for you, I won't play it all, I'll play some of it, at the slowest tempo, which is 88, it sounds like this. 1, 2. So that's the first 4 bars repeated twice. So you see there I'm playing with kind of a lazy kind of triplet feel, kind of sloppy. So that's a completely valid way to play, somewhere in between triplets and 16th notes. But as you get faster, that becomes not possible. Now, if I played the solo really fast, and this is pretty fast, I don't know if I could do the whole thing, at like quarter note equals 100, I'll just stop when I mess up. It sounds like this. 1, 2. Just messed up a little there. That's really fun. So again, practice all tempos, fast, slow, because you never know. You know, the band leader counts off that tempo. You got to be right there physically and be able to do it. So that's a really, really great solo to practice. Now, you might notice I'm playing the toms and the snare pretty heavy on this particular solo. I consider this more of a pop, almost rock funk solo rather than just a kind of linear style solo where you play a little bit lighter. So I'm playing backbeats pretty dang heavy. And on the toms, you want to make sure you hit right in the middle like this. You'll also notice that I detuned my toms, and I've been doing that on some of the other videos to give me that little bit of a fall off sound. Now to do that, all you do is tune the bottom head a half step lower than the top. And then you get that nice little pitch bend. Not too much. If you do a whole step, you'll get it'll almost sound like an electronic drum. You don't want that. But just a little bit of a bend in there. It's kind of detuned, but that's a funky sound. I like that sound. Not a real pure jazz sound, but just sort of a bending tom sound. And also remember, hit those toms right in the middle, okay? So as far as snare drums go, I'm using this Doc Sweeney olive wood snare. It's part of the kit. I don't believe I've used this snare on any of the other videos, but it's got a huge fat sound. Perfect for this, in my opinion. But again, like I always say, you could use any snare drum you want. So I hope you enjoyed this, and next time we'll do solo number 9. Take care.